Hey there, in today's quick tip video, we're going to talk about how you can be more successful by doing one simple task. Now, can you really be more successful by doing one simple task? I mean, after all, success is a pretty vague, enormous concept, right? It's something that it can't be done overnight. It can't be created overnight. So, is that possible? What I found out is that it actually is even more the little things than it ever could be the big things, because the big things, these big overnight successes, the huge leaps that you see are oftentimes made up of the little tiny insignificant steps. One of those little insignificant steps, seemingly insignificant steps, that I've discovered to becoming more successful and more productive is to do, in some cases, the opposite of what a lot of people say to do. A lot of people say, start the day out, you should do the most important, most valuable task first. The one that you're dreading the most, you should knock it out first. Well, for me personally, what I've found is that when I'm starting each day with my biggest, most daunting task, I tend to not even want to get out of bed that morning. And not only that, it sets a bad tone for the whole day because I'm not enjoying the morning. So by the time I get to tasks I actually enjoy doing, or interactions with other people in meetings or whatever, I've been really frustrated and annoyed and overwhelmed or whatever for like 3 or 4 or 5 solid hours. So rather than doing that, what I found to actually be more productive for me is to start the day with some small, quick task that will give you visible signs of progress. And here's why that's so important. If you want to really excel in terms of creating bigger results in your life, you have to take action in a different way. Sometimes that means more action, sometimes that means a different kind of action. But in order to take action, we have to have the feelings that are motivating us in that direction. Now, yeah, of course, we can act in the face of our feelings, and all of us do that on occasion. And you have to do that to be successful and productive in life. But generally speaking, it's way better if your feelings are pushing you the direction that you need to go rather than pulling you the other direction. You want to kind of line those up as much as you can. So you start by creating feelings, being smart about this whole thing, right? Creating feelings that are going to push you in the direction that you already want to go. And so what I do each day is I look for ways to start each day with a simple task. It could be making your bed. It could be something that simple. It could be writing an article that you're actually pretty excited to write. Maybe you like writing, and that's a task on your list that you actually want to do. For some of you, that's the one that you've been dreading. But you get the idea. You pick something that gives you a visible, quick feeling of accomplishment. That makes you feel like a productive person. That gives you that feeling of momentum, that feeling of wanting to tackle the day. And then, in my experience, ultimately makes the rest of the day, including those big daunting tasks that you need to complete, a lot easier and a lot more pleasant. So the bottom line, find a small task that you can do, whether it's, like I said, making your bed, whether it's something on your to-do list. It might be 3 or 4 little 2-minute tasks lined up. Find a way to make yourself feel productive earlier in the day, and you'll notice a big difference. Comment below if you've noticed this in your own life already, or if you're planning to try it. Love to hear from you, and we'll talk to you again soon.